What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay. Today we're going to take a look at the second 7-string guitar that I unboxed last week, which is a Sterling by Music Man, of course. This is the John Petrucci Majesty 170. Here I have it in chalk gray. It comes in another color as well, which I can throw up on the screen for you. Now, let's go over some of the build specs on this guitar really quickly. First off, it's got a Nyato body, if I'm saying that right, Nyato. It's got a 3-piece mahogany neck, which is a neck-through construction. And the neck is finished in the same finish as the body, which is like a nice satin finish. It's not too sticky, but it's also, I prefer to have an unfinished neck. You've got a rosewood fingerboard, 24 medium jumbo frets. These are not stainless steel frets. You've got a modern tremolo, Sterling modern tremolo, which is similar to the Godot trem, in my opinion, in the design. And it's also got the nice feature with the push-in arm. It's just in there and good to go. There's a little set screw for the tension, so you can set it how you like. Good to go. The humbuckers, they're, I don't know what they are because the website is extremely nondescript. All it says is that they're ceramic humbuckers, so that's all I know. They sound okay. They're not too bright. They're on the warmer side, which is good for me, but might not be for you. And then as far as electronics, you've got a standard tone knob, then you've got a push-push volume knob, which in the up position gives you a 12 dB boost in gain. 3-way selector switch. Battery pack in the back is not for active pickups. These are not active pickups. That battery is in fact for the dB boost circuit. This guitar is a shred machine. It's been fun to play. Trying to play some Dream Theater licks that I'm no good at, but I do love the band, and John Petrucci is a sick, insane player. This is made in Indonesia. The Ernie Ball Music Man Majesty is made in the US, California. This one costs $1,049 here in the US currently. The Ernie Ball version is over $4 grand, so there are a few differences between those guitars other than the aesthetics. First off, the other guitar is made from different woods. It's got his DiMarzio signature pickups, his signature custom bridge, and a whole bunch of other features, shallow locking tuners. The locking tuners on this guitar are non-branded, so I don't know what brand they are. I don't know what the tuning ratio is, but they do seem to work well, and the guitar stays in tune pretty great. I did break a high E string earlier when I was kind of warming up, so I just threw another 10 gauge on there. It's good to go. And yeah, this guitar has been pretty fun to play, to check out, and I really appreciate Zounds for sending this one over. They kind of sent it over as a surprise to me. I didn't really know what I was getting other than it was a Sterling by Music Man. A couple of things about this guitar that I would probably change if I had my way. First off would be the color. This chalk gray color is not really for me. You might like it. It's not terrible. It's just not my thing. I'm not into the flat color so much, like flat colored cars and all that stuff. It's just not really for me. I either like black or white or some kind of funky color, something shiny, candy apple red, give me that all day. This chalk gray is kind of wah-wah, not really spectacular. I guess it's kind of underwhelming for me. Personal preference. Pickups. I would probably put some different pickups in here. Possibly I would put in the John Petrucci DiMarzios, the Crunch Lab, and the Liquifier into this guitar. Check those out. That might be cool. What else? I don't know. The tuners work fine. Maybe I put in a branded set of locking tuners. Maybe not. I don't know. And the nut, I do not believe that's a Graphtec nut. I think it's just your standard, whatever, run-of-the-mill nut. But like I said, this guitar has stayed in tune for me really well. Even with a lot of whammy bar use, I've had no issues there. It's a very comfortable guitar. It's extremely light though. That Nyato wood, I don't know if that's what it is or if this is like a chambered body or what, but this guitar is so light. It's like a toy. I mean, it feels like plastic. Even for 6-string standards, this thing is really, really light. So it's very comfortable to play. Alright, so let's talk about the neck on this guitar. It's a 25.5-inch scale length, 16-inch radius all the way across, and like I said previously in the Jason Richardson demo, it's pretty much the exact same neck as this one. So the string spacing to me, in my opinion, is just slightly narrower than it might be in other standard kind of 7-string guitars. And that can be good for you, that might be a bad thing. For me, I like it, but it does feel a little unnatural when I kind of go back and forth with other 7-string guitars. Another thing that I would probably change on this guitar if I had my way is I would make the scale length a little bit longer, because this is, like I said, 25.5 inches, which is your standard Fender scale length. But for a 7-string guitar, I feel like that, you're going to have issues if you want to down tune. If you're going to stay in standard tuning, you're fine, you're good to go. But if you want to down tune, use some heavier gauge strings, what have you, you're going to come into issues with, flubby strings, or the strings are just too thick, too muddy sounding, intonation issues, a whole host of stuff just can go wrong quickly the more down tuned you are on a shorter scale length. So I wouldn't mind seeing this in like a 26.5 inch or 27 inch scale length. That would be perfect for me. That's pretty much it. I would change the color, I would change the scale length, maybe swap out the pickups. Boom, done. So this guitar currently retails in the US for $1049, and the Ernie Ball Music Man Majesty retails for over $4,000. Some of the main differences between those two guitars are as follows. This is made in Indonesia, the other one's made in California in the US. The body woods are different, the neck woods are different. The fingerboard here is rosewood. On the $4,000 model, it's ebony. You get John Petrucci's signature DiMarzio pickups, the Crunch Lab and the Liquefier in the more expensive model. You get his custom Ernie Ball bridge, stuff like that, Schaller locking tuners. So overall, I've had a lot of fun with this guitar. I just wish it came to me in a different color. Personal preference, what can I tell you? Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoy the content I've been bringing you guys and you'd like to support the channel and you want to do it for free, all you need to do is click the like button and the subscribe button. That's it. Won't cost you a penny, and it helps me out immensely. Can't thank you guys enough. If you want to check out this guitar, by the way, in more detail, maybe purchase it, check out the links below. I've got links to Zounds.com. They've got this guitar in stock, and it's ready to go for you if you want it. If not, that's cool too. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'm out of here. See ya!